Hey everybody, my name is Kalle Slaap, watchmaker from the Netherlands, and I'd like to show you an update about this exceptional pocket watch. The quality is even better than I expected. I'd like to talk you through the different process steps before we finished the restoration of any movement. So I'll show you individual watch parts, what we've done to it, and again talk you through it, and then hopefully make a pretty soon an update about the end result. First, the steel parts over there. There was really grimy, dirty, old lubrication really dried up. Let's start that pesky cannon pinion. Underneath it looked horrible with the filings, and well, here it is. I polished it underneath. This is how it's supposed to look, and with a timepiece like that it has to be perfect. The incredible pellet fork. Oops, you see the sheen. That is simply just a piece of pegwood. I forgot it here. And rub off the excess dried up lubrication here. And if it's really sticky, and for the end result I use a piece of pegwood with pasting, polishing paste. So the rotating polishing wheel just holds the pegwood against it, and then I have the pellet fork. If it's resting like this, I always get the carbon tip tweezers, push it in. Now it's supported in any way all over, and then simply with some pegwood remove the excess material. We have to do the final rinse before the final assembly, and then you see this after the final rinse the real deep shine comes through. So here the beautiful pellet fork, all done. Escape wheel, the same old lubrication dried up and made it dull, made it horrible. But here you see the shine is completely back, and the white parts on top, well, the final rinse is going to take care of that. But now you see the beautiful shine and deep polish of the escape wheel. So underneath the cannon pinion, all the steel bits beautifully polished, painstaking work. You do that usually after closing hours. No phone, no clients, good music or an audio book, and then make the beautiful result. There was a question I saw, or a comment during the last update, why I removed this ruby from there before removing the cannon pinion. A ruby, a jewel, is a tight fit to a pivot. If you move the pivot like this, the ruby will immediately chip or break. I didn't want that to happen, so first I removed the ruby. Well, it was a screw down chaton, so easily to do. and then made sure the ruby is safe, and then there was a slide. Well, I could wiggle about with the pivot itself. Under the microscope I will show you the balance wheel. Again, all nice and clean. It is so much work. There we have. Do you see the black polish again on all the parts? And they're all cleaned up. There is a slight white sheen over it. I think that is just the old nickel coating or the base material. Well, it is at least, well, probably 120, 130 years old. Oh, look. There. Again. And there's nothing on the cotton wool. So with the final rinse before assembly, it is going to look spot on. Here. If the quality what you start with is excellent, you can always restore it back to the excellent condition. It is so rewarding. Picking out the jewels, all the old lubrication comes off. Lovely stuff. And again, this is the eye catcher. So the black polish of the steel parts is essential for me. So that is the main plate. Then we have the winding. All clean. And again, the beautiful deep shine of all those parts, partly assembled. All wheels perfect again. And now pièce de résistance. Look at this. The watch case. The oval crystal, which is not acrylic, which is the celluloid. Is the real old. I polished it, and then we could see it was probably stored in a drawer, because the celluloid has a discoloration when it's affected by the UV radiation. And this is beautiful clear, so it's always been stored in a dark area. And then what it makes beautiful is the contrast between the highly polished bits and the dull, well, just about sandblasted. But look at this. We put it in a tumbler, and the tumbler is filled. Look at the deep shine, it's just beautiful. The tumbler is filled with walnut husks, very small, and that polishes but leaves all the nice details of soft material like gold or silver, leave it just like it is. I will show you on the microscope, because all the details are still there. And for me, that is restoration. Here. There are still tiny scratches, but we look under the microscope now, but look at this. It is clean, and if those tiny scratches mean we leave all the details, look at that. That is just restoration. If we want to get rid of those details or the scratches, we lose detailing in the soft gold, and I really don't want to jeopardize the originality of this exceptional watch. Just look at that. Detail is insane. And so under the microscope you see the tiny scratches, but if you just got it in your hands, hardly visible. Yeah. Just the beautiful deep shine and the craftsmanship of all those years ago. Well, oh, and the dial, we've cleaned the dial. There we are. And if I reflect the light, you see all the contamination is gone. It's just a beautiful deep shine of the enamel, and that is so simple. Again, just cotton wool with just some alcohol. Because it's enamel glass, with the cotton wool and just a bit of alcohol, you get the absolute best results. And maybe you remember on the sides there was some yellow staining. Could all be painstakingly removed. It's such a joy to work on a masterpiece like this. It really is. Well, this was the second update. I hope to show you a bit more about how we do different things. Oh, one more thing, just one more. That jewel, again with the cotton wool and some gold polishing pastes. Simply cotton wool, because it's round like this, cotton wool butt, and just like that, and the shine comes up and it's polished on the inside. And when it's finished, again, it still needs the final rinse. But when we do the assembly and you put all the parts in, the shine, it just comes out. So really do hope you enjoyed the second update, and I'll make a small video about the final result, the end result of this exceptional watch. Hope to see you soon. If you have some ideas or suggestions about future topics, please let me know, because I find it a bit more hard to come up with stuff we haven't done before. We are, well, just about 400 watchmaking videos in. So if you got ideas, suggestions, please let me know, and I'll try to make a video about it. So leave the comments. If you like our YouTube channel Chronoglide, hit the like and subscribe button. And all of you, thank you so much for your attention. Hey, see you soon. See ya. Bye bye.